Hi everyone, it's me again, Raihana. Today's video is gonna be about my skincare and makeup routine. It's 6 minutes to 1. I'm starting my work at 1:30. And I actually try to do my makeup and skincare routine while talking, but I'm afraid that I can't multitask. But I'll try, okay? I'll try. First of all, this is my microphone by the way. I don't like to put it on my shirt because I rasa macam I tak suka benda tu. I hope it won't cause any problem lah nanti kan. Okay, first sekali, I'm gonna do my skincare routine. These are all the products that I've purchased and I've been wearing it for like a year already. And most of my products are from Cayman because Cayman works wonder. So I'll kind of start with this one. This one is Cayman Hyaluronic Mist Toner. I rasa ni dah botol ketiga I kot. And dia tahan lama sebenarnya. I think I need mirror in front of me. I don't have any mirror in front of me. It's just the camera. My face is actually breaking out, as you can see. These are all active acne. I usually use acne patch from T3, but because benda ni pun works wonder, I rasa dah berkotak-kotak dah I beli. I suka sebab it's nearly invisible. So kalau I pakai with makeup pun dia tak nampak sangat, but somehow at certain area dia akan nampak juga sebenarnya. I patut letak acne patch ni dulu before I letak toner, and then bila I dah spray baru I teringat, oh I need to put on the acne patch first, but that does not matter. It's okay. Nanti dia cermin. Minta maaf, okay? And then seterusnya I akan pakai toner pad, and toner pad I ni I rasa ni dah bekas ketiga atau keempat I pun suka juga. This toner pad, this one is toner pad number 1. You can just get it on TikTok shop. Gitu. I suka sebab dia ada two sides of it. One side, the green side is for soothing and the white side is for moisturizing. Okay. Yang mana yang macam I ada like active acne, I akan letak hijau on that area. And then the white side, I just put anywhere that I want. I'm not sure about the lighting over here, but bear with me, okay? And sementara tunggu benda ni, I tak tunggu lama actually, because some people would wait for 15 minutes, but I don't have that much time since I'll be starting work in half an hour and I want to do my makeup routine later as well, so I don't think I have enough time. In between benda ni, dekat pipi I akan guna my lip treatment. This one I got it from psychiatrist pula. This one I got it from, obviously, pakar kulit. What do you call pakar kulit in English? Dermatologist. I ada masalah bibir sebenarnya. I ada masalah bibir ni ever since I was small. It used to be okay, but there was this one time when I was 8 or 9. Have you heard of this one product named Avon? I don't know if it still exists up until now, but lepas saya pakai, biasalah kita gedik-gedik kan, budak-budak umur 9-10 tahun ni gedik. Like, that was just that one time je because I saw my mom pakai kan. I pun pakai. And then right after that, my bibir jadi menggelupas and gatal. So right after that, I tak boleh pakai any lipstick. Macam I tak boleh pakai sembarangan punya lipstick. Okay, lepas tu I akan sapukan yang putih ni dulu all over my face. There was this one time I made a video and post it on my TikTok, my skincare routine. Lepas tu my toner pad ni I sapu leher I. And then you know what? I got a comment saying that, oh, it's unhygienic untuk bila dah letak dekat leher, letak kat muka. And I'm like, okay, I accept that comment. Tapi macam leher aku kot, bukan leher kau. Bukannya aku macam letak kat leher kau, betul letak kat muka aku. Leher aku. But that was it lah. Okay, I'm just gonna let it dry first. Okay, now toner pad I dah kering kat muka. I akan pakai my next product, which is RGTE Rosa Glow Treatment Essence, also from Cayman. And this is not a paid review, by the way, okay? I've been using Cayman for a year already, okay? Okay, like I said, I'm trying to multitask. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story while doing my makeup routine and also my skincare routine right now. Okay, this is my frequently asked question. Whenever I do TikTok live, people will ask me how my husband and I met. So I'm just gonna tell you guys while doing this. I'm not sure if people are gonna watch it. I'm actually thinking if I should make it in one video or I should make it in a separate video, if you get what I mean. But that's fine. I'm just gonna make it in one video. I don't care if people see it, if people gonna see it or not. Next, I akan pakai this one, which is Skintella Repairing Serum, also from Cayman. This works wonder juga sebenarnya. There was this one time I kehabisan my serum and I tak pakai serum ini for 2 weeks, and I actually saw my scars memang very gelap, and this serum actually memudahkan parut I. Sebenarnya I beli macam I tak buat research or anything, I just beli. So if it works on my face, it works. Okay, for moisturizer, I'm using Daughters of Malaya, and I've been using this for more than a year. I think it's been like 2.5 years, ever since 2022. You can imagine if it's 2.5 years, imagine berbotol-botol dah I beli, and I start beli daripada di packaging lama sampai ditukar baru. I tak pernah tukar my moisturizer because I sumpah suka gila. If you don't have any extreme dry skin, you boleh try. Tapi kalau kakak I, dia ada like extreme dry skin tau. Dia tak boleh pakai benda ni because it's not that thick. Usually akan pakai 3 pumps je. I tak tahu, I tak suka pakai banyak. Okay. Anyway, let's sambung. Okay, how I met my husband. Actually, he was my ex-boyfriend back in 2015. We were just 18 at that time. And we met in Australia actually. Because kita orang follow our family, follow our dads actually. Okay, let's just start in 2015 how we actually dated at that time. In 2015, biasalah kita Malaysians kan, kita ada that, not community, but we would usually have macam gatherings with the Malaysians. And also because he just lived 2 streets away from mine, kita orang pun macam, and his parents also selalu buat makan-makan, and my parents pun selalu buat makan-makan and invited them over. Tapi sebenarnya I'm not used to talking to guys actually. Even though I came from co-ed school, tapi I still tak suka like talking to guys because I just find it like so awkward. I tak suka. And I can only talk to girls. How we actually make conversation is that he would actually talk to my brothers, and then dia dah sembang-sembang dengan my brothers, I would actually just laugh. And I kind of like how he doesn't try hard. Okay, I bagi dia kering, sebentar tunggu dia kering, tak ada cerita. Zaman-zaman 2015-2014, zaman WeChat sangat-sangat-sangatlah popular. I don't know if it's just me, but I was on WeChat at that time. Okay, I selalu sangat post moment, and kita orang actually friends on WeChat. And then whenever I posted my moment, he would actually reply macam komen bawah-bawah tu kan. We actually talk dekat komen tu. So we talk dekat komen tu, and I'm like, dia ni tak nak talk personally ke kan. And I took the courage actually, WeChat dia dulu. And then we talk for I think like for a few months. And then macam I suka dia because dia tak try hard to let the conversation flow. Dia macam lelaki kan, macam trying very hard kan to strike a conversation, tapi macam with him it just flows naturally macam tu. So I can actually talk to him. Actually waktu macam like talking stage, we actually macam like FaceTime each other, and then my brothers would actually see it and then like make fun of it and joke around macam, ui kat ngamai macam tu kan. But I just don't bother. Yes, there was this one time I had a call with him, and then he just asked me macam, did I have anyone that I like at the moment? I just like hinting that that person was him at that time. Lepas tu, by the way, last kali I pakai sunscreen pun from Cayman juga, okay? And then at the end, I just confessed that I like him, and then we just started dating. Time tu family kita orang tak tahu pun. Tapi family kita orang tahu lah we've been talking, but nothing more than a friend. Then ada satu hari tu I jalan-jalan kat dia dekat taman kita orang tau. I jalan-jalan dengan dia, lepas tu one of my mom's friend macam nampak kita orang berjalan, and then dia macam tegur macam, "Oi, berdua cakap," macam tu lah. Lepas tu macam, "Oh and then balik tu my mom tanya macam, awak dengan Amar ada apa-apa ke?" And I'm like, how did they know? Waktu tu we started dating already, and I'm like, how did they know kan? Dia kata, aunty dia nampak awak berjalan dengan Amar tadi. And that's when our parents found out about it. And we were just too young juga at that time. We dated for 3 months je actually. Actually, we were about to go to a date on this one Saturday, but kita orang tak sempat nak pergi date on Saturday. Rabu kita orang dah break. It was just so fun. It was just so funny, you know. We dated for 3 months, and why we actually broke up at that time, because I had enough with him. Because banyak kali, the first month was fine, and then the second and third month was I would say dia selalu hilang, and dia tak update dia hilang, I cari dia. My last straw was actually dia hilang sehari suntuk. I cari dia daripada pagi sampai petang. I call dia tak angkat, I WhatsApp dia tak reply, and I got so mad at it. And then at night, I think around 11 PM macam tu, he actually replied to my text saying, "Oh sorry, I was outside with my friends playing game." I macam, I'm not gonna control you, but I just need an update from you. Macam, dia ni hilang tiba-tiba kan. That was my last straw. Before that, I macam, okay, I sabar lagi, boleh lagi. But that was my last straw. I macam, okay, you know what? I can't do this anymore, okay? And then we broke up. I balik Malaysia. We just don't talk anymore at all. And then his first sister got married in 2018. I went with my sister, but we don't actually talk. Macam, I saw him, and then like he saw me, and then he just macam, okay, jemputlah masuk makan. And I'm like, okay. And then after that, we don't talk anymore. Like, I don't see him at all. That was 2018 kan. That was 3 years after Australia. And then 2018, that was the first time I jumpa dia after Australia. And then I tak jumpa dia langsung. And then fast forward to 2022, I actually met him again during his second sister's wedding. So at that time, I was so vulnerable. My mental health was so bad. Benda ni jadi macam bukan skincare routine kan. I nak move to makeup routine, but I got stuck. Never mind, I'll just finish it, I think. In 2022 tu, I was vulnerable. My mental health was so bad. And then I went to that wedding. Actually, pagi tu, I was actually contemplating macam, patut ke aku pergi, patut ke tak payah And my mom would actually say, jomlah dek, macam awak pun dah lama tak jumpa Aunty Zu dengan Uncle Nazrul, which is his parents lah. Okay, macam jomlah, macam awak pun dah lama tak jumpa. And I'm like, okay, I got up and I siap-siap semua, I pergi. And I was feeling so anxious at that time. Time tu, I punya anxiety was so bad. And I was actually diagnosed with mild anxiety back in 2019. And I was actually on medication. That was how bad my anxiety was, okay. So, I actually got up, I bersiap, and I went to the wedding. Lepas tu, I masuk je that entrance, and then I saw him. And then mom was like, Dek, Amma handsome. I'm like, okay. And at that time, honestly, I thought he still has a girlfriend, because dia ada like, macam I saw the posting on Instagram, because obviously dia ada girlfriend kan. So I don't bother lah, because this guy has a girlfriend, so why would I interfere anything with his relationship kan. Obviously I tak nak jadi penyondol. I macam, okay, I just sit down, and I had my AirPods on sebelah kanan, because I had like ZK on, because I was feeling so anxious, and I rasa macam I tak boleh being in a crowd yang macam ramai orang. I was feeling so anxious on that day. I sat down, I makan. Lepas I makan semua, I got up. And then I saw Nap, my friend, which is my acquaintance back then. Macam, like, she's from Manjung. Macam kita orang Manjung kan very kecil kan. We know each other. We just know each other through social media dulu, zaman-zaman Facebook. So I know this girl. I know Nabilah. And she actually married to one of Amar's circle. Okay. She got married to Yop. And then Yop kawan kepada Amar. And then I saw her. Lepas tu macam we take picture lah. Waktu I nak balik tu, kita orang tak gambar berempat. Like Nak dengan Yop, I dengan Amar. And my dad yang tak gambar that picture kan. And when I saw the picture, I was actually standing like really close to him. I macam, shit, he has a girlfriend. So macam, takkan aku rapat macam ni kan. So I'm feeling a bit macam bersalah, but Nak posted it on her Instagram and I reposted it. But time tu, like, we already like followed each other on Instagram, because I think a year after balik Australia tu, kita orang memang follow each other on Instagram. We just don't talk. And then, you know what, let's just make this a video how I met my husband, because I can't really multitask. But with this face, I don't know, I'm not sure. Okay, good. Okay, whatever. Okay. Lepas tu, I jumpa Nam. I asked her, because I need to go out from the house, because I was not working at that time. I was unemployed. Time tu, I dah 9 bulan dah tak kerja. And I've already been feeling macam very anxious about it. Macam, I'm full of emotions back then. I still am, but it's bearable right now. It's controllable. Lepas tu, I dah jumpa, I cakap kat Nak macam, waktu tu I dah balik and then I DM her on Instagram. I cakap, you buat apa petang ni? Nak tak kita keluar jumpa kat luar kan? And she's like, oh okay, the boys pun nak pergi lepak. Kita boleh je pergi berdua. I akan ambil you. Macam tu. And then she drove to my house, pick me up, and then kita orang keluar. Kita orang keluar dah jalan-jalan berdua tu. And then balik tu, she called her husband. She was like, you kat mana kan? Cakap, I tengah lepak ni. And she was like, oh kita orang datang lah. I datang bawa ride tau. Amma ada ke? And then dia kata, ni Amma ada ni lah. And I was like a bit awkward with him. And then I sampai Setiawangsa. I sampai kedai makan. Macam, oh duduk dalam. And they put me actually beside Amma. So I'm like, okay duduk. I duduk sebab dia. And it was so awkward. Tapi I was so curious of his life because he's not online. He don't post anything online. It's just me yang online. So bila I duduk, I was just curious of his life. I cakap, oh time tu kita orang tak guna Ayu, kita orang guna Amma Raihana, okay? Because back in Australia we use Amma Raihana. We don't use any other kata ganti nama diri. Untuk memecahkan kesunyian between me and him, I was like, Amma buat apa sekarang? Because that was the first thing that I'm most curious about tau. Cakap, oh Amma kerja apa sekarang? And he was like, oh, and then dia update kerja dia. And then he asked a lot about my family. But he didn't really ask about me. So I thought that he was not interested in me, or he just saw it on Instagram, my life. But I don't know. Lepas tu, I think 2 days after kot, he actually DM me. Dia DM I on Instagram. Dia hantar gambar from his sister's photographer. Cakap, just in case Auntie Liza nak. I mean like my mom got the picture already from his mom. So I macam, oh okay, I cakap, tapi hantar gambar dekat Instagram pecah lah, but it's okay, thank you kan. Dia kata, dia cakap macam ni. Oh kalau nak hantar full kat WhatsApp boleh ke? I terus bagi my number. I cakap, no, don't send it on WhatsApp because still pecah. Just send it on iMessage. Lepas tu I pun bagi nombor I trust him because when we broke up back then, we don't have any beef tau. Macam we ended it in a good term. Macam I don't hold grudges to him. I just bagi dia my number and he actually iMessage me. And then at that time we started talking. Tapi macam I am someone yang macam late replyer tau. And kalau I rasa benda tu tak perlu di reply, I don't reply. So I dah sembang tu macam dia kata, oh kalau apa-apa nanti, kalau dah, sebab waktu tu ada KL Fashion Week. Dia cakap kalau habis KL Fashion Week nak lepak cakap lah, because dia kata nak lepak dengan Nak dengan Yop. And I'm like, oh okay. Lepas tu I tak reply yang tu Dia kata macam, oh kalau nak lepak just let me know lah. Betul tak reply yang tu. And then up until now, like he's still so bitter about it. Dia cakap, you dah ghost I macam tu. And I'm like, dah ada kan. Okay, I dah ghosted him kan. Next week tu I made a plan. Next week kan, next 2 weeks tu I made a plan with Nak. Nak tanya, Rai, next week you buat apa weekend kan? So, I tak buat apa-apa, duduk rumah je. I kan tak kerja kan, macam tak ada apa-apa nak buat kan. And then she was like, oh jangan keluar nak tak, kita pergi pasar seni. Lepas tu I macam, oh okay boleh je. And then that weekend comes, I pun keluar dengan dia. I keluar dengan dia berdua. And then waktu tu Yop dengan Pidot. Waktu tu I tak kena Pidot lagi. Macam, oh ni Pidot lah macam tu. Waktu dia ambil I tu, pick up I tu, ada Pidot dengan Yop dengan Nak. And then I masuk, dia cakap, oh kita orang hantar pergi pasar seni. And then kita orang nak pergi solat Jumaat kejap. And then after solat Jumaat, kita orang ambil korang balik. And okay, we had lunch kat pasar seni. Waktu I tengah makan kat pasar seni tu, Nak tanya I macam, you nak pergi museum tak lepas ni? Lepas tu dia tunjuk, lepas tu dia macam, museum ni? Lepas tu I macam, oh okay boleh je. Lepas tu dia pun okay, sebab dia nak beli tiket. Lepas daripada tu, I got into the car. Yop dengan Pidot ambil kan. I got into the car. I saw him actually. I did not know that he's gonna be there. And then I saw him. I macam, oh Amma ada. And I just macam, okay lah kan. Okay, Amma duduk tepi, Nak duduk tengah, I duduk belas ujung sekali. Rupanya he also did not know that I was gonna be there. So macam bila dia nampak I was gonna be, bila dia nampak I was there, dia macam dia macam terkejut lah kot I don't know. And then we went to Urmu semua. And then malam tu kita orang tengok wayang. And I think it took, because I kan cepat rasa overwhelmed because of my anxiety and my mental health at that time pun memang tak okay lagi kan. Kita tengok wayang, and wayang malam tu kakak I join. So obviously balik, I akan balik dengan kakak I kan. And then after habis wayang tu, I dah start rasa anxious. I dah start rasa macam nak pengsan. And then my sister know what to do at that time, and he actually saw it. Lepas tu dia nampak I dah masuk kereta, kakak I dah masuk kereta. Lepas tu kakak I macam like loosekan my tudung. And then I balik, I took my mat and I tidur. And then bangun pukul 6 macam tu, 6 pagi macam tu, I check my text. I saw a text from him. Dia kata, sorry if we take a lot of your time today. Please rest well. Lepas tu dia kata, text me when you are up. Dia macam tu. Macam tu lah dia cakap. Lepas tu I macam, aku ni kalau orang bagi extra care sikit, aku mula lah kan. Lepas tu, and then we started talking. And that was when we started dating. Dah gitu. So, there was this one day, my mum balik daripada jumpa his parents. Cakap, Dek, Mami dengan Abah ni nak tunangkan awak tau dengan Amar. Kita macam, okay. And then I talk to Amar macam, have you heard? And then he was like, yeah, I dengar agak parents saya cakap. Macam, you okay ke? Macam, I okay je. And then we start a date, and then kita orang tunang. And then my dad kata, kita ikat setahun lah. And then setahun tu, kahwin lah I on November because I got engaged on December 2023 and then I got married on November 2024. So begitulah cerita dia. Daripada tadi I nak buat skincare and makeup routine, but in the end it's just only skincare because I can't really multitask. I probably gonna make another video makeup routine. Thank you. And I pun dah nak start kerja. I'm actually planning to actually start a little bit late today because in the end I'm finishing at 10:30 selalu and I have to work 7.5 hours. I pun nak start kerja. I banyak gila sebenarnya I nak buat like content, but you know doing content ni macam it needs apa orang kata, it needs some momentum for you to keep going kan. I'm sorry I look like whatever. Okay, I think that's just all for today. I'm so sorry. I don't actually expect this video is gonna be me. It's gonna be me barefaced. But yeah, thank you for watching it until the end again. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye bye.